Hello, my name's Yasmine. I will be the Tuesday blogger for My Illness is Invisible. Apologies for this video not being up last week and for it being a day late today. I've had a few technical problems with filming it and with uploading it. Unfortunately, so fingers crossed that this one works today. The invisible illness I have is called ME, also known as CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome. I think CFS is a bit of a stereotypical and has a bit of a stigma attached to it, because it makes it sound like we are just constantly tired all the time, that's all it is. Which then you get, oh, you're lazy, you're fine, just go along, just keep going. You get all of these sort of, people mean it in a good way, but sometimes it can be, we can take it as negative and a bit horrible. So I personally prefer the term ME. And also CFS makes it seem like there aren't any other symptoms when really there's quite a few, there's a massive range, and it doesn't mean that you'll have all of them. It just means that there can be so many different symptoms. The main symptoms that I have are headaches and migraines. I get a headache usually once a day, so it's good if I don't. Migraines aren't as bad anymore, but when I get them they last for a very long time and it is very deliberating. I also get muscle ache and joint ache, mainly in my neck, shoulders and back, and my knees and my wrists. That seems to be getting a lot better though. I get brain fog, particularly when I'm very tired. This means that I forget what I'm going to say. I will be thinking about something and all of a sudden it will just go, and literally it just seems like there's a massive haze in your head and you just can't get through it. What else? Obviously the fatigue. Mainly for me, it's I wake up and I feel like I haven't had any sleep at all, even if it could be a 12-hour sleep. I'm on medication for my illness. Amitriptyline. I'm on quite a high dose at the moment, and that's also to try and tackle my mild depression, which that seems to be working. I first got put on the amitriptyline for my headaches. It doesn't really seem to be touching those, and neither does normal over-the-counter painkillers. I'm also trying Bowen therapy. It's easier if you look that up, but literally it's like a light massage with breaks in between, and that seems to be working wonders at the moment, which is really good. I also have a chronic sore throat a lot of the time, which you could probably hear because I'm quite croaky, but I've had that for so long now that I'm used to it. I got I first got my symptoms of this illness in November 2011 when I had quite a bad flu. Those symptoms never went away. I went back to the doctor several times. I got, take this, it'll get better. Your blood tests are clear, they're fine, there's nothing wrong with you. And that is actually what a doctor actually said to me, but I knew that that wasn't the case, so I kept fighting and going back. Luckily, I've now found a really, really good doctor, and he listened to all of my symptoms, and he said that they will run one more blood test, and if it comes back normal or clear, that I then have post-viral fatigue syndrome, which is my proper diagnosis, but it basically means the beginning stages of ME CFS, but he also calls it ME when I'm in the surgery. So yeah, I'm just really glad that I have found a doctor that listens. So yeah, if you feel like your doctor isn't listening, then just try and change doctors. I went to several different doctors before I found the one I've got now, and I couldn't be happier. I go in with a list of how my symptoms have been from the last time I saw him, and he scans them in and puts them in, which makes his life easier, and then we can look at if they've improved or not from the last time I went, and we can see if I need to be on any more painkillers, such and such. I have quite a supportive family and friends. Mainly because a lot of them have been there since the beginning. And my boyfriend is amazing. I feel like I've changed a lot because of the illness in our relationship, but he has stood by me every step of the way, and it has just been brilliant. If you are chronically ill or you have an invisible illness and you are single, then I'm telling you that there is hope out there of you finding someone that understands, or at least tries to understand, your illness and will love you 100% for who you are, so please don't give up. I am very lucky that I have a job. I'm a teaching assistant in a first school. I have a Wednesday off, which I call a Wednesday rest day. They are again very supportive as well, because they've been through all of it with me as well. It is a very challenging job anyway, but especially with an illness, it drags me down. Mainly when I get home, I am very tired, I need a rest. Because I work, I then don't do much in the evenings and at the weekends, because I need that time for my body to try and recover and to get the energy up for the next week of work. But I am very, very grateful that I have a job and I'm earning money. So yeah, hopefully my health stabilises so that I can continue. I'm about 70 to 80% on the functional ability scale. Some people can be more, some people can be less. I haven't progressed further than 80% yet, but I have gone lower than 70%. Sometimes that's usually if I get another illness on top of this. I think that's all I want to say. It's all I can think of at the moment. But it's nice to say hello. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rambling on. And I will see you next week. Bye.